great evening, everyone. I am back to give y'all another one of my truths. So, truthfully, I just got back home. I haven't even got out of my vehicle yet. I'm about to, but I know if I go in my apartment first before I make this video, it's not going to come out the way that it's needed to. So, truthfully, a few things has been taking place throughout this week. So, I knew it had to be something because the enemy was messing with my body. It was trying to mess with my health to the point where I had to really try to figure out like where was this coming from. I couldn't understand. I never really get headache. I don't ever really get sick. I had a headache that was causing me not to even be able to see. I was having discomfort in my eyes. I was having discomfort in my arms. I was having discomfort in just being able to get up, stay up, nausea 24/7. I mean, it was just very unusual for me. So, come to find out, towards the middle of the week and the end, well, this is towards the end. This is the end now. Yesterday came and Wednesday came. I was still sick. I had a headache that just, that headache was there. Thursday, I could not even get out of bed. Today, but once Thursday evening came, it's like something just lit up, like that pain, that agony, it lit up. And I got up this day, Friday, and it's like nothing had ever even happened. There was no more headache. There was no more aching in the eyes. There was no pain in the body. There was no more discomfort. But leading up to that moment, two people that's within my family, one that's real close and another one that's just a relative, but yet, still close. One I came to find out, the first one I came to find out needed to be rushed to the emergency room, and what they thought was a stroke wasn't a stroke. It was just seizures, but they don't know why these seizures are occurring and why this person is having multiple seizures. The second one, I found out this day, Friday, that the relative that had been in the hospital for a while now finally went to rest. Our father called her home, and it was her time here on earth was up. So, with that being said, each one of those things, and I was like, okay, God, is it because I was connected to those people that those sicknesses, those illness that they were transpiring during that transition with them, that's why I was sick, because I was feeling their sickness, I was feeling their pain, I was feeling their discomfort. The reason that one of them really needs to go, because if she was in pain the way I felt a little bit, or if my father, my Lord, was in pain just a little bit of what I felt, I don't even know what to say to that. Oh, that was pain. But I'm telling y'all all this to say, because it just touched my heart on my way back home from the hospital, because I just left the hospital from seeing the relative that's still alive, not the ones that's deceased, but the one that's still alive. People remember a lot of things. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it this way. The love that you show and share here on earth with people, with family, with friends, is what's going to be remembered. The house, no. The clothes, no. It can't go to the grave with you. Shoes, no. Can't go to the grave with you. That love is going to be remembered. I'm going to remember my aunt. You understand? I can remember going to her house, showing her my sons, showing her my kids, because I was proud to show my aunt my children. I'm going to remember what it looked like to see a relative that I thought was beautiful. I'm going to remember how she smiled. I'm going to remember how she looked at my kids and told me, well done, good job. I'm going to remember that. I'm not going to remember every address she lived. I'm not going to remember that. Now, with her kids, maybe so. But I'm not going to remember those things. I'm going to remember the love. And I sit here and because I'm in Georgia. The closest biggest city to me is Atlanta, Georgia. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, but I moved out of Atlanta. And I went into Atlanta. And those people are all about what they have. It's about the clothes. It's about the shoes. A lady had on name brand from her hair, nice hair. Name brand shirt, name brand pants, name brand shoes. But she had the worst look on her face, like just pure ungratefulness. I'm going to put it that way. Then you had people who were in the hospital working. You have a good job. You have a good status. That's not enough because you're complaining about your environment that you're in, even though you chose to put yourself in that environment by taking a job. And you're making the job more uncomfortable because you're speaking. Those people are speaking against what could be growth or what could be a positive atmosphere. They're speaking death instead of speaking life into that place. So I said, okay. But I'm thinking to myself, they won't remember their family is not going to remember when they bought those Jordans. Their family member is not going to remember that they spent $400 on that weave. But they will remember if your auntie was nice. They will remember if my uncle taught me to drive. Because it's the love that comes. People remember the love. The co-workers remember the love. The friends remember the love. The family members remember the love. The teachers, the students, the neighbors, they remember the love. It's about the love. And I guarantee you that my aunt was one of those women that she left an inheritance for her generations. I guarantee that. So not only will they remember the love, they remember the fact that their mother was a woman who lived by the word, and she left an inheritance for her generations to come, now and ones to come. Please remember that. Don't think anything else besides love is going to be that love. I was telling a family member today, I think I've been afraid to love. I think I forgot how to love. Not that I've been afraid and I forgot how to love. But no longer. Back then, I was afraid. Back then, I forgot how to love. But now I'm not afraid to love anymore. I'm not afraid because that's what's going to win the love. It's the love. And I sat and I just looked at people just zooming by and everybody's just so in a rush. But I don't even know if they know what they're in a rush for. Because the grave haven't called my name, so I'm not in a rush to do anything. People just blinking their lights at me. Oh, well, I threw my hand up, go around. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I'm going to take my time loving my children. I'm going to take my time loving my man. I'm going to take my time loving the people that I love. I'm going to take my time meeting people and getting to know them and loving them. I'm going to love those that God assigned me to love. It's people that He assigned us to love. I hope y'all know that. It is people that He has assigned for us to love. It's people that He has assigned for us to help. It's people that He has assigned for us to be that stepping stone for them to be able to go forth. They need to be able to follow some type of footprint. It's people out here that we are assigned to. People, please understand. Please understand. My Father has been taking me through. Matter of fact, He has been allowing me to see a path that he needed me to be on. Because he just didn't take me like I didn't want to go willingly. I asked him. So I was led, and I gracefully went. I gracefully went. And I'm gracefully still going. It's a path that we're supposed to be on. And it's so many people who are not getting it right. I mean, there's so many people not getting it right. Because it's not about anything else other than love. I had someone to tell me that why don't they, from what I can hear, because in that moment I was frustrated, and everybody know when a person is frustrated in a moment, they don't hear anything, they don't hear it correctly. But from what I can hear and what I keep hearing, what my heart keeps hearing, is that person said love me. But it's the way that person said love me that I keep hearing. It's like my heart and my ears hear it at the same time. Every time I keep hearing the word love me. And I'm thinking to myself, I thought to myself, I was loving. I'm loving. I wasn't. I wasn't. But I can honestly say I wasn't loving because I didn't like the way the person was loving me. But sometimes the people that we're assigned to, even if they don't love us back correctly, we still got to love the way that we've been taught. Love the way that we knew from the beginning that we knew how to love. Once again, it's not about nothing else. It's rare that y'all would catch me doing a video and I have on name brand stuff. That stuff don't matter. That stuff don't matter. That stuff is a distraction. It does not matter. What matters is love. The love matters. That's my children, y'all. My children are, because I had to go to the hospital and check on a family member. And my children be like, hey, where you at? What you got going on, woman? Where your children? Come back here. So, I understand. But I'm literally right outside my apartment. So, I don't see any flames coming from the apartment. No smoke. No one's hanging out of the window, so they're okay. And it's raining outside, so I don't get a chance to sit outside often in the rain and just listen to the raindrops. But I like that. I used to do that all the time. I used to just sit outside and listen to the rain. There's a different level of love that's coming from me when it's comes to sitting in the rain. So that's a level of love that I like. But once again, I just have to tell y'all my truth, and when that time comes, if my Father leads me to tell it, I'm going to tell it. I'm not someone sitting here saying, oh, God told me to do that. No, I just got to give you my truth. Because once again, in the word, he going to say, a lot of people are going to come to me saying, God, God. And he going to be like, I don't know you. He don't know all those people that's out here making these videos. He don't know all of them. My Father know me because I know I hear his voice. I know what my Father tells me to do, and I do it. And yes, a lot of times it's not easy to do what he's told me to do. It's not easy to let go jobs. It's not easy to give up friendships. It's not easy to let go family members. It's not easy to give away your last when you don't even have it. But he say, I just do it. I got you. It's not always easy. It's not always easy to shut your mouth until he tell you to open up. Even though people have slandered your name, even though people have talked about you, even though people have spread rumors and they just wait for you to retaliate. Listen, I'm that daughter. I done told y'all more than one time. I am that daughter, but when my Father speaks, I'm obedient enough and I listen. So, I'm telling y'all right now what he says, it's about love. Because my mother, she's in the hospital too. Because my mother is not able to reach out to our family member who passed away. She's not able to reach out to that family member children and express her condolences because that was her aunt and those are her cousins. As an obedient daughter, that's my role. I'm supposed to step up and say, hey, My mother is not here. Well, she's here. Glory to God. My mother is here, but she's not able to reach out to y'all. She's not able to get on the phone and do what I'm doing right now. So that's my job. And I did. I called, I got the numbers that I'm supposed to get, and I made that phone call. I reached out because it's about love. I love my mother enough to know that if she was in her good health, that she would do this because that's her cousin, that's her auntie. It's about love, people. Love. I'm not trying to get no credit. I'm not trying to get no brownie points. No, none of that. It's about love. And when that time come back around and my mother realized that, hey, her daughter did what she was supposed to do, when my father revealed it to my mother and said, hey, this is an obedient daughter. She did what she was supposed to. She's not doing anything else but out of love. That's what it's about. I reached out to family in love. I told my cousin, when y'all set dates and stuff or whatever, let me know. I'll be there. Until then, I'm not just popping up, showing up every 2 days. No. Because I do know that everyone in the family is affected because she was the aunt. She was the first aunt. She's the aunt. But because she passed away, it's about her children, her grandchildren. It's about the seeds that came from her. Yes, I understand. I reached out to my grandmother, and I'm going to reach out to the rest of the siblings, which is sisters and brothers, and let them know my condolences for your sister. But right now, in this moment, it's about her children, her grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-grandchildren. I don't know how far that line goes down. I really don't. I can't say. But it's about them because this is their moment. This is their moment. And I love them enough to not give nobody else the glory or give nobody else the condolences before I give it unto them. It's them. When that time comes, and my life is set up like that, or my life comes to its end, please reach out to my children first. Don't go around to my sisters and reach out to my children because they lost a mother. They lost someone that they love. That's how that love works. You're supposed to go to the ones that's hurt the most, which is her children. Yeah, a sister is going to hurt, but a sister doesn't hurt like a child. That child would never see his mother again. That child would never get to embrace a mother. Reach out to them children. So, once again, I did everything out of love. I'm doing, it's love. It's about love, 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 my people. Love. Don't do anything else unless it's in love. Out of love, through love, with love. Love. Having sex, if you don't love the person that you're having sex with, don't do it. It's just that simple. Cooking for somebody, if you don't cook, if the person you're cooking for, you don't love them, don't cook. The job that you're working at, if you don't love the job and you don't love the environment that you're in, don't do it. If you don't love the neighborhood that you're staying in, okay, listen, that's kind of tricky. Because sometimes, we at a stage right now in life where it's like, hey, I don't love it, but it's somewhere to live. Love it until you move. You understand? Love it until God gives you somewhere better to move. Love it. Love it. Love it. Family, you get what I'm saying? Love them from a distance. Love them from a distance. They ain't got to be close. But still love them. Just don't hate them. Don't go around talking about them to all your coworkers and the mailman and the ice cream lady and then the person at the corner store. Don't do that to your family. Love them from a distance. People ask about your family. Tell them everything good, nothing bad about your family. Do everything out of love. Everything out of love. Do it out of love. But okay, that's all I needed to tell y'all tonight. I just wanted to tell y'all because I seen an environment where it was no love. Care was being done. Care and love is totally different. Care was being done within that place, but there was no love there. I just didn't see love. I don't know. That humbleness. Love has a humble demeanor to it. It has a graceful like demeanor to it. I mean, but I'm speaking this to myself too, because I need to make sure that I remind myself of what love was. But until people get to the truth of themselves too when it comes to love, they really not gonna recognize it or present it to other people or receive it either. So it's love. That was real tricky on my way home. On my way to this apartment. It's about love. I don't want no more vainglory. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I'm not taking no more vainglory. I helped do something for a coworker. And they kept trying to give me the praise. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You not just gonna single me out and try to praise me. Everybody had a part in this. For those people who brought something, thank them too. Don't just sit here and keep trying to single me out. No. That ain't how we gonna do that. You ain't gonna take my blessings that's coming from God, thinking that I want this little meager satisfaction or this meager type of praise and glory. I don't want that. That is not what I want. Uh uh. That's why so many people will never know the full glory of God, because they settle for those little minor moments of gratification. Don't give me those minor moments of gratification. I don't want that. And every time they said it, I corrected everybody and said, no, everybody had a part in this. Not just me. Everybody had a part in this. Whoever brought something, they had a part in. No, well, you came up with the idea. Okay, cool. But everybody had a part in this. Anybody that brought food and put it on this table had a part in this. Anybody brought a gift, they had a part in this. Everybody. This ain't just me. I don't. No, 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 no. They were trying to steal it from me, but they ain't steal it. They ain't steal it, cause listen, your girl ain't crazy. She ain't slow. She ain't left behind in nobody's way. I am where I need to be when it comes to the knowledge of my Father. So, nope, they ain't take it. I kept it. Because I stayed humble in that situation. I stayed completely humble in that situation. And I did not allow them to steal what still is rightfully mine. Um, okay, but I just had to share that information with y'all once again. But thank you for listening to my truth. I love you. I love myself. Love yourself. Good night.